Hello, this is Frank Melton. I'm on the Grow Plants YouTube channel and you want to record a video about energy conservation. I have an MS in horticulture and I've had about 40 years experience in growing plants. And some energy conservation tips for your landscape is what I'm going to cover today. And one of the first things I want to mention is mulching, because that prevents a loss of water from the soil by evaporation. It suppresses weeds, keeps the soil temperature more uniform, and organic mulches can improve the soil structure. The trees or shrubs planted in turf areas are protected from mechanical damage. That would be from weed eaters. Mulching. Apply a mulch layer 3 inches thick, at least an 8-foot diameter circle around the tree. And keep the mulch at least 8 inches from the trunk to avoid keeping the trunk wet. And turf will not grow well in the shade, so that's why it's best to just mulch around. Never pile mulch in a volcano-like manner against the trunk. This can rot the trunk by holding moisture against it. It cuts off oxygen to the roots, and it keeps vital irrigation and rainwater out, and can keep roots too wet in poorly drained soils. Another thing, it might encourage stem girdling roots to form from this on some trees. How to irrigate. Water only when needed. Clay soils stay wet for a few weeks in the wintertime. Also, only infrequent irrigation is needed when cold and short days have slowed growth of plants. Apply 1 inch of water at each application. Now, it takes about 2,500 gallons of water to water a 5,000 square foot yard, 3/4 inch to an inch deep. So you see how it'd be a saving of water. And all these things I'm talking about take energy. How to properly apply fertilizer to all plants. You fertilize in November in the southeast US with 1 to 1.5 pounds of actual nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. For example, if you have 10-10-10, apply 10 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Irrigate fertilizer in with only enough water to move the granulars off the leaves. Where to fertilize. Water and fertilize grass only. Fertilizers that are off target, like in this drain or on the sidewalk, will wash into the drain, and it fertilizes land, not the landscapes, but the streams, and that would encourage algae. Higher fertilizer, salt, or pesticide content in streams kills fish. Many natural waters are connected to storm drains, so only let rain go down the storm drain. Do not put grass clippings or tree trimmings down the drain. Cultural practices for the landscape. Prune small limbs of shrubs and trees. In other words, don't let them get real big and then have a major job on your hands. Sometimes people are afraid to trim large shrubs and trees, and so they wait until they get too large, and then the trees and shrubs don't heal as well. Mowing under drought conditions. Grass growth is reduced during drought, so you don't need to water as much, and mowing and water and fertilizer needs are reduced. You should mow less often, but at the highest recommended height for your grass, and this will help to encourage a deeper root system and place less stress on the grass. This will reduce the need for water and fertilizer. And keep your mower blades sharp to further reduce stress on the grass. If you don't, it's going to tear grass, and that makes it easier for diseases to get in the grass. So to save energy, you need to analyze your site, install plants that will grow on your site, apply fertilizer according to the soil test, and apply amounts of fertilizer recommended. And water only as needed, and apply mulch, and prune small limbs of trees and shrubs. And don't wait till they get big. Reduce stormwater runoff, and keep your plants from spreading to natural areas so we don't get invasive plant encroachment on natural areas. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and click that like button if you would. Thank you very much. Bye.